Hi there. Been another few minutes since the last video. Something a little special for you today. I'm very excited. I was just at Value Village a little bit ago, and I managed to snag for myself something that, man, I've wanted to have something like this for a very, very long time. And so you may notice that the formatting of the video is slightly different. And that is because today, and should be entering frame right around now, I picked up a Magnavox CVR 330 Easycam. So it's a VHS camcorder, and I'm just getting a little feel for it at the moment. It's got an onboard microphone and a small edit, like a very rudimentary editing suite control panel and so forth on it. But it records straight to consumer videotapes, which of course I have multiples of, just blank tapes kicking around, because that's the kind of person I am. Anybody who really knows me to any significant degree knows that I have kind of a hard-on for 70s, 80s, like not so much the 90s, but late 20th century electronics are kind of a thing I get a real kick out of. And my whole life I have been very intrigued by the concept of being able to record myself onto video and television, and the ability to make cartoons has always been a huge dream of mine, something that I've been doing for a number of years now. But video, especially something that could record to tape, I don't know, has always been very intriguing to me. I'm very impressed by the quality of the microphone that this thing has, I will say. Nearly as good as my iPhone. I don't know what kind of bar that sets, but this is kind of a test for this new camera, and I just wanted to see if I'd be able to do this. I obviously don't have the technology to transfer the VHS straight to the computer, so that's why you're getting this lovely framing device. And yeah, I'm excited to see just like, so I bought the camera, it came with a bag, and in the bag is the charger for the battery and its auxiliary cable to just plug it straight into the wall. But there is no battery. So I was looking up just online. Well, I wanted to find more information on the camera, and typing it in, Magnavox CVR 330, the only thing I could find really was either eBay listings, secondhand shops online, or pages to order a replacement battery. And what I saw was about $28 for a new battery, so I'm definitely going to get another battery for the camera. And I'll be going to Blacktop Ball, which you can't see the poster on the wall up there, but a concert in August. And I'm thinking I'm going to take this camera with me and record as much of the excursion as I can. My best friend Stuart and his girlfriend are coming along, as well as a mutual friend of ours, Nick. And so I think it's going to be a really fun time. And I'm kind of excited just to be able to bring this and capture, you know, part of the concert and the whole camping beach excursion. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I find it so much easier to just look into the camera, the lens of the camera, as opposed to when I have the phone hooked up and I'm looking at a screen that the viewfinder is the camera itself. Like, I can't see myself right now, and it almost makes it easier because I'm not focusing on my own eyes looking back at me. But I've been really struggling lately. I put out that Godzilla review because I was very excited about the movie, and the movie was great. Very excited to get a video out about it, and maybe not the most critical piece in the world, maybe not most analytic thing in the world, but I really wanted to get my excitement for the movie and how much I enjoyed the movie out there. And I've just been stuck on what I could be making a video about next. I was thinking about making one on Blood Fresh Supply. I made like an intro for it, and I started recording footage. But the truth of the matter is I suck at Blood. I'm terrible at the game. And I was thinking about making a video about Duke 3D and one about Sigil and so forth. But I feel like, you know, it's not just coming out, so I have no reason to be doing it. Like, there's not really somebody who's going to be watching it, and for the amount of editing that's going to need to go into it. When you have channels like Civi and G-Man Lives and so forth, and you know, G-Man is quite a controversial figure in that community these days, but Civi, anyways, you've got these great sources of video content about these things that I'm passionate about. Kind of took the wind out of my sails for creating stuff myself, and so I've been more focusing on drawing as my artistic outlet. And to that end, I just started an Instagram page for my drawings. I used to just put them up on Tumblr, but nobody uses Tumblr anymore, not in like a year's time. And I've always put my stuff up on Newgrounds, my cartoons and like full digital illustrations and so forth. But a lot of the stuff I'm making isn't fitting for the Newgrounds art portal, because the art portal is for finished works, and a lot of it's more sketchy stuff. Well, not sketchy in the sketchy sense, but like sketches and unfinished works. And so I've taken pretty much all the stuff that I think is half decent off of the Tumblr from the last couple of years and thrown it up on Instagram. So if you would like to see my drawings on Instagram, it is at naugrim.art. That's NAUGRIM.art. That's the Tolkien Elvish word for dwarf. And the icon is a yellow D20 with two pickaxes behind it, because I'm a big fucking dork. And so this is as much of me playing around with the new camera as it is kind of an update video. I know the regularity of my content is drastically diminished in the last year or so. I've been very busy, and I'd like to be able to show off some of the work that I've been doing, and maybe I will now that I've got this camera. But thank you to everyone who actually watches these videos that I produce. It means a lot to me. This is a lot of fun. It's something that I enjoy doing, and I hope that you get some degree of enjoyment out of it. And the camera is now clicking, and that's slightly disconcerting. So thank you for watching.